in this CAIIB May 2023. Remember, new portion, everything is new, but we are prepared over here. Okay, so let's start without wasting the time. Download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting all the premium study material, current affairs, job alerts. Then you will be getting the live video lectures. Okay, live classes, also notes, also this tests. Okay, everything you'll be getting it. So don't go here and there, download it immediately. Many offers are going on. I'll tell you more about that later. Also, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting all the live updates of CAIIB, JAIIB and various banking exams. Also, free YT series are going on over here. Click on this bell icon. Okay. These are the two new batches. So one is English, second is bilingual. In this English we will be covering same. See here, portion will be covered in both the batches same only. Okay. One is will be covered in English, second it will be covered in bilingual. So you can join any batch. Okay. ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. Okay. So all the four topics, numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything will be covered. Already started. Okay. So more on this, something about the discounts, fees, I'll come to this later. Okay, let's start. Yeah, yesterday I had asked you a question. That question in the homework was, when the foreign currency is fixed and the value of the home currency is variable, it is called as what? Means foreign currency is fixed. Foreign means what? Let's say, let's call this USD as a foreign currency and home currency is INR. Okay, so INR is variable. It is moving up and down, but USD is fixed. So it is called as what? In that case, what was the answer you have typed? Okay, what do you say is the answer? Direct, indirect, cross or variable? It is called as, when foreign currency is fixed, remember it is called as direct rate. Direct. Okay, understand? I'll give you a simple logic. Okay, means how to understand whether what is the direct or indirect rate. There are many things given in the books. I'll just give you one simple logic. If you have U upon INR, okay, then it's direct. Means whenever your local currency is in the denominator, it is direct rate. Local currency is in the denominator. Okay, it's called as direct. And whenever this USD is in the denominator, GBP to USD, okay, so then it's called as indirect rate. Indirect. Okay, got it? Whenever it totally depends on GBP, at least for this exam right now. Okay, so it totally depends on GBP, USD. If USD is in the numerator, it is called as direct rate. If USD is in the denominator, it's called as indirect rate, because in indirect what is happening, USD is fluctuating and local currency. Now local currency we are talking GBP. This we are talking from the UK perspective. UK, United Kingdom or London, you can call it anything. Okay, so many of us don't like, even I personally don't like it. UK, what is this United Kingdom? There is no kingdom now in this world, right? Everyone is a free country. Okay, so let's say London. Okay, if you are talking of England, London, then it is GBP to USD. GBP is pegged as a home currency. Okay, it's an indirect rate. Okay, got this answer clear, everyone? Concept clear? Okay, move on. Now let's solve one problem. Okay, now very important numerical. Everyone, should we solve it or should we go to some numericals, one-liners over here? What do you say? Should we solve the numerical or should we go to one-liners? What do you say? Numerical or should I go again back to one-liners as I have covered it yesterday also? See here, in this series we are covering numericals, one-liners, case studies. This problem might come to you as a case study also. So what is the problem? Spot is given as 35.6065. See this, when I say 35.6065 means what? 35.60 over here, oblique 65 over here. Okay, so which is the buy and which is the sell rate? Okay, I'll tell you that. Forward margins are given 35.30, 2 months margin are given as 55.50, 3 months margin are given as 85.80. Transit period is given as 20 days. Exchange margin is given as 0.15%. Find the bill buying rate. Here it's strictly mentioned bill buying rate. Now in exam they may not mention this word buying. Okay, they may not mention it. They'll just give you find the bill rate. So then you have to understand whether it's a buying or selling. Okay, Now in that problem it will be given to you whether they are doing import or export. Whenever we have import, remember, whenever we have import, okay, import, we are always selling. Remember this. Sale. Import is always sale of currency. It's reverse of that commodity. Import is buying of that commodity but selling of the currency. Okay. And vice versa export. Okay. So here it's strictly given buying. Okay. We want bill buying rate. So this transaction will be what? Who can type in the comment section? This transaction will be what? Export or import? Yes, it is export or import. Who can type it? Is this transaction of export or import? This transaction is of export because we are doing buying over here, right? So this is the export. Now what are the things we should always focus on in any problem? In any forex problem, we should focus on three parts. One, whether it's buy or sell. Everyone pay attention, whether it's buy or sell. Okay, I'll write sell over here. Okay. Second is forward margins. Forward margins. Okay. And third, TT margins or exchange margins. TT or exchange margins. We call it anything. Books call them TT margin, books call them exchange margin, whatever it is. Okay. So TT or exchange margin. These are the 3 points you must always focus on, and in the same sequence only. Go in 1, 2 and 3 sequence only. Do not go for reverse this sequence or mix up this sequence. Don't do that. Always move in this focus, this sequence only. Okay. So now type in the comment section. Which is the first thing which you will be seeing in any forex problem out of these 3, 1, 2 and 3. Whether you will see buy sell, or you will see forward margin, or you will see TT exchange margin. What will you see first? You will be seeing, correct, buy sell. Okay, so now what is the point over here? We want buying. Okay, so our problem is fixed now, buy. Okay, it is fixed over here, buy. Okay, so the sell part is out. Now when I say buy, which should I consider? 35.60 or 65? 35.60 or 65. Remember, the right side is, left side is always buy and right side is always sell. Okay, the left side is always buy, right side is always sell. Okay, and this is known as the TT rate or spot rate. Always remember, spot rate can also be named as TT rate. Okay, there is a difference between bill rate and TT rate. Okay, spot rate. The difference is, in bill rate, remember everyone, in bill rate we are taking risk for future. Okay, I'll give you a simple analogy. Okay, whenever we are talking of bill rate, we are talking of some days ahead. Days ahead means we are not doing the transaction right now. We are doing the transaction in days ahead, 20 days ahead, 30 days ahead, 40 days ahead. That is basically bill rate. Okay, so days ahead, that is always, this is called as bill rate. Okay, so this will be always as a forward transaction, forward. Okay, so any forward transaction will always have a bill rate only, it will never have spot rate. Okay, and whenever we have TT rate, okay, then we are doing it the transaction immediate. Now only somebody has come to me, transfer the money to my son in USA, to my daughter in USA. So that is a TT margin. We are taking the same rate immediately and acting as a courier persons. Okay, so spot transactions are always handled using TT rate. Okay, so now in this transaction, is this a spot or forward transaction? Transit period is given 20 days. Okay, so it means the transaction will take 20 days. So this is what, some days ahead. So where does, in which criteria does it fit? Days ahead. So it will be bill rate, right? So you will be applying the bill rate over here. Got it? So that's why bill buying rate is mentioned. So what is the second part? Forward margin. So now tell me, in this spot 35.60 and 65, this is the rate given. So now tell me, in this spot itself, who can tell me? Now look at this question very carefully and look at my answer also. In 35.60 and 65, this currency is in premium or discount? In spot. Currency is in premium or discount? In spot. What do you say? Type fast in the comment section. Currency is in premium or discount? In spot. Only spot. Don't look at the forward parts. Okay. So it is in your, everyone has typed that it's in premium, because why? Right side selling is higher, right? Remember one important answer from me. Currency can never be decided as a premium or discount in spot. It's always decided based on the forward rates. Currency can never be decided in premium or discount in spot. Okay, never decide premium. I'll just write PREM or discount in spot. In spot. Okay, always decide it in. Always decide in. Always decide in forward. Okay, decide it in forwards. Okay, always remember this, never forget this basic. Okay, currency is never decided in spot, whether it's premium or discount. It's always decided in forward. Got it? Clear? Concept is clear? Okay, now we want transit period of 20 days. Okay, now let's see. Spot is given as, this is the today's transaction, today's date. I'll write it over here. Okay, draw the image. This is today, and transaction is happening when? After 20 days. So 20 days from here, 20 days. Okay, so let's say over here. Okay, now 20 days from here. Okay, now here the settlement will happen. So when such things are happening, settlement is happening on after 20 days, it is called as what? It's called as forward. Simple, isn't it? We have studied yesterday. Now in this case, tell me, which rate will I take? 1 month, 2 month, 3 month? See here, 1 month means how many days? 30 days. What is the transaction days? These are in 20 days. So it will be definitely falling in 1 month. So I'll definitely take it for 1 month only. Okay. So now I'll decide. See this, I want buying. So 35.6065. So I'll take 35.60 in the spot. See this, initially I'll take 35.60. 35.60 after 1 month. Okay, what should I take now? 1 month. See this, 1 month is 35.30. I'll take 35 only now. I won't take 30 because I want buying. So 35. But what do I do with this 35? Always in forward margins, it's either plus or minus, right? It's either plus or minus. Plus for premium, and minus for discount, right? Discount. So now this currency is in premium or discount. Who can tell me in forward? 35.30. Correct. This currency is in, everyone pay attention. Is this currency in premium or discount? Type fast in the comment section. Even if you are seeing the recorded sessions, type in the comment section. Why? Because you need to understand yourself. You are not answering to me. You are answering to yourself. Okay. So 35.30, this currency is in discount. So discount means minus. Okay. What will I do over here? 30. So 35 I am using it. 35 but minus. So what will be my answer now? 35.60 minus 35. So 35.25, right? 0.25. Okay, this is my new rate. I am doing minus. This is to be subtracted from the spot rate. Okay, 35.60 minus 35. So it is 35.25. Now the transaction is happening within 20 days. Okay, so now the rate over here will be 35.25. Okay, my transaction is happening over here, and this is my month end rate. So what will I apply? I'll apply buy low, sell high. Okay, buy low, sell high. This theory or this axiom I'll apply. Okay, sell high. So I'm doing what? Buying now. So which rate will I apply now? 35.25, right? Buy low, 35.25. This is my new rate now, 35.25. This is my new rate after applying the forward margin. But is this my final answer? No, because I have done step number 1, I have done step number 2. Have I done step number 3? No. So when I'll do step number 3, again my answer will change. So what is it for TT margin now? Whenever it's a buy transaction, buy, okay, you will always subtract minus. Whenever it's a sale transaction, you will always add, okay. So in here what are we doing? We are doing buy transaction. Got it everyone? We are doing buy transaction. So what will we do? We will subtract. Subtract what? What is the margin given? 0.15%. Let me calculate it. So 35.25 is my rate. So margin is what? Margin, we'll have to multiply it, right? So 35.25 into 0.15%. So percent, I'll directly write it 100 upon 100 over here, okay? So it is 35.25 into 0.15 upon 100. So what is the answer, everyone? Type fast in the comment section. What is the answer for this? Take out your calcs. Everyone, you have to give your exam. I don't have to give this exam. I have cleared it already, okay? Yeah. So what is the answer, everyone? 35.25 into 0.15. Na, yeah, 35.25. I'll do it over here also. Let's see who does it fast. Into 0.15 upon 100. So what is the answer you are getting? 0.0. No, let me get it from you guys. What have you typed? Yeah, correct. 0.052 or 53 you can get it. 528 means 53 you can mention it, isn't it? 0.053, you're getting it as 0.0528, right? So you can take it as 0.053. So what will I do now? I'll subtract this. Subtract this means what? 35.25, because I'm doing by, minus this margin 0.053. Subtract it now. So what is the answer you are getting? 35.25 minus 0.053. 35.25 minus 0.053. So the answer is 35.197, right? 35.197. This is my final answer. I'll write it over here. Final answer. Okay. So this will be asked in the exam. Final answer. Okay. Everyone clear with this concept? Very important case study. Okay. So you'll be getting such case studies. They can add 1 or 2 questions over here. Many questions can be asked for 5 marks. Okay. But logic remains the same. They can ask you various questions, like they'll ask you minor questions over here. Whenever you do a forward transaction with premium, what will you do? You'll add or subtract. You can add it. So 5 marks will be divided like this. Whenever you will be doing a sell transaction in any forex, you'll be adding what? TT margin, adding or subtracting. So you will be adding it, right? Whenever you are doing an import transaction, it will be what? Buy or sell. These are the basics. Always remember. Let the case study come anyhow. These are the basics, okay, which you can definitely focus on. Okay, got this problem, everyone? Now move on. Okay, now I'll ask you one homework. Okay, a banking company can acquire shares in a company as pledge mortgage assignee subject to which of the following ceilings? So which of the following ceilings means a banking company, suppose if I am, let's say, PNB, okay, I can acquire shares in some company as what? Pledge mortgage. Suppose if I have given loan to somebody and that company is not paying back, so I can acquire the shares of that company subject to what ceiling? Not exceeding 30% of the capital of the bank or 30% of the capital of the company, whichever is higher. Not exceeding 30% of the reserves of the bank or 30% of the capital of the company, whichever is lower. Earlier it was higher, now it is lower. C. Not exceeding 30% of the paid up capital and reserves of the bank or 30% of the capital of the company, whichever is lower, and 30% of the capital of the company. So I'll answer it tomorrow. You search yourself. I'll get that answer tomorrow. Okay. So before going, these are the 2 new batches, right? I'll tell you more about these batches now. See here, there are 2 things available on Adda 24/7 website and app. One is the batches. Second, which you get it is, you'll be getting, one sec, I'll show you live only. Okay, because picture speaks 1,000 words, isn't it? So let's go to the picture only, isn't it? Keep it simple. See this. On Adda 24/7 app, you will be getting 2 things. One is JAIIB, CAIIB. See this. Click on the JAIIB, CAIIB. Then you will be having 2 things over here. One is Mahapack and second is the batches. You can go for either. Okay, I would suggest you go for Mahapack. It's the best. Why? Because in Mahapack, you will be getting all the various batches which are coming up. See this. I'll show you over here. JAIIB CAIIB, click on JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. Okay, click on this. Once you click on JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, you will be getting it. The validity presently going on is 12 plus 12 months. Okay, so see this. Go through the details of this. 15 plus batches for PPB, ABFM legal means basically 15 plus batches for JAIIB, 15 plus batches for CAIIB, 500 plus detailed case studies, revision batches are available. You can go through this. 30 plus full length mock test for JAIIB, 15 plus mock test for CAIIB, ebooks. Okay, you can read this at your ease. Okay, so these are the important points which I have covered. Also, recorded sessions are available. Recorded sessions means if tomorrow you miss some class, you can definitely get the recorded classes over here. Now the fees, you will say, sir, 53,996. No, don't pay this much. Click on view offers. Okay, put the code Y432. Okay, click on apply. Look at this. 53,996 has reduced to 10,799. Okay, 80% offs are going on presently. Also, the Mahapack double validity is going on 12 plus 12 months. Click on this. Okay, you can definitely go for it, and I would suggest you should go for it. Okay, because 24 months you are getting this validity. Okay, okay. Now I'll tell you, because many of us are not conversant with the new portion. I'll tell you about that new portion also. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the new portion of May 2023 is, there are 4 subjects. Earlier you had 2 compulsory, now you have 4 compulsory: ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. Advanced Business and Financial Management. See here, first 2 subjects are the same ones, but new 2 subjects are looking from the banking, into the banking from the business point of view. See this, Advanced Business and Financial Management, and here banking regulations and business laws. These 2 are for regulatory parts, these 2 are for business parts. Okay, clear? Because banking is both regulations as well as business. Electives are what? Rural, HR, ITA, central banking and risk. Okay, so these are the 5 electives. No retail. Negative marking is there. Subjective answers are also there. You have to write some answers over there. That also will take up in, we are taking up in the batches. Okay, so definitely join this. I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then, bye.